Hi, Joy Olson, Blockbuster Fundraising. October fundraising, woo, we're in the final throes now of year-end fundraising. And so today we're going to talk about storytelling because every little tip we have how to rock your fundraising for 2017 year-end, really you can rock your fundraising by rocking your storytelling. Because your nonprofit story is your most valuable asset, it really is. And your story can inspire action and create change. And if you can tell your story like a feature movie, whoa, your donors will never forget it. And even better, and this is a big deal, they'll share it with others. So let's look at what are the important story components. Well, number one, you got to have a character. Characters, the stories that draw people in are stories in which people care about and they identify or are fascinated by the character or the protagonist, as they're referred to. You've got to put your characters front and center. Who is the person that your donor is going to help? Who needs their help and needs their help right now? Then you've got to have a hero. You need a hero. And this ideally is going to be your donor. They're going to sweep in and make a great change here. You need a threat. What is your donor saving your character from? What will happen without your donor's help? And the head and the heart. You need to balance this combination. Don't just give facts and figures. That is not the way to rock your story or rock your fundraising with facts and figures. To really tell a story well, you have to be able to hold someone's pain. You have to tell the story that they stop and they listen and they need to reach out and help right now. Okay? And they won't do that with facts and figures. So your image and your story really has to touch their heart, touch the pain. Well, there were some insights that were really the top 10 insights from a conference, a nonprofit conference that talked about stories. And number one, they said that the best stories are the ones that you remember. Stories that move you to share and take action. So a memorable story is number one goal. Number two, people will forget what you told them. They'll forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel through your story. Make your story about your case and the character who will be helped and needs that help so badly. 3, your storytelling doesn't have to live within your marketing team. Your donors can contribute by sharing. So your donors have some really important stories. Your staff can have some meaningful stories. Your volunteers, incredible situations that that are so touching that they can share. Number 4, keep recording stories. You talk to your donors and your staff and your volunteers and figure out some great stories, your best stories to tell for year end. 5, consider your medium, your channel. You're going to be telling your stories in direct mail, emails, and also video. So you want to pull together your images and get creative with a little video. A great video to go with your stories. 6, in your video stories, make sure to not just have talking heads. Show the action, show the compassion, and you want to, for fundraising, you're in fundraising, keep your video to 1 to 2 minutes is the best advice from the experts. 7, don't forget your story has a beginning, middle, and the end. But don't let the donor off the hook. Don't let the end be that you've taken care of this problem. You can't take care of this problem, this heart-touching character, this protagonist, without their help. It cannot be resolved. 8, use an image that is so touching, because an image, a picture's worth 1,000 words. You're in fundraising, your image is worth thousands of dollars. You really need to reach out with a compassionate image, and an image that tells the story. So that's going to take some work and effort, and it's really worth it. And 9, remember, simple stories are the best. Nobody wants a long, confusing story that they can't remember who is who. And don't make your year-end stories about a whole group, because some problems, if you've got to help a zillion people, it can feel like a zillion. You feel overwhelmed and you're not going to really make a difference. But you can help one child. You can help one homeless teenager. You can help one sweet pet that is just devastated and is run out of time. This is something we can do about it. Simple stories. Our donors will react. They like that. Empowers them to make a change, make a difference. And 10, in your stories, don't be afraid to fail. Get out there, be creative, think, make videos, look at images. Just do it. Get excited. And I think that's a lot of fun about year end is fun, because you get to be creative and tell your very best stories and shine the best light on your mission. You've got this. So rock your year-end fundraising by rocking your storytelling. Joy Olson here, Blockbuster Fundraising. You can find a lot more about our work on joyolsongroup.com. All of our blogs and articles on blockbusterfundraising.com. And guess what? We've got over 200 free fundraising videos on our YouTube channel. So here's to great 2017 fundraising results. See you soon. Bye-bye, and thank you.